This is my first proper classic. It's just a portal. As soon as I close that door, I'm in a different world. I'm in a different era. And every time I sit in it, I just can't believe it's mine. I've been into cars since I was born. It's my father who I could thank for this. Since I was in a stroller, he would take me to the auto show every single year. I collected Matchbox cars, was always surrounded by cars. My father taught me everything I know. That's what really sparked my interest, and from there it's just grown over the years. What fascinates me about cars comes down to two things. Their personal identity. My car is a representation of me. When I drive it, that's my shell. That's what people see me as, and just like an outfit, that is what represents you. The second thing is that it forces me to be present. When I drive this, I'm all senses in. There's no airbags, there's no aids, nothing, and coming from a really busy lifestyle and work life, being able to go for a drive and just be present, focus on nothing but the road is quite refreshing. The plan wasn't to buy an old car. I was just bored one night. It was actually the night before Thanksgiving, and I stumbled upon this listing on my E28 forums. When I pulled up the listing, it was an essay of a description and like 120 photos. This is the car. I commented immediately, I need this car. Here's my phone number. Give me a call ASAP. Person calls me on Friday morning after Thanksgiving. Turns out to be an older woman. This was her car since new, and she's like a massive BMW collector. And then she's like, actually, this is my third time listing the car. I can't get myself to sell it. It's just too much of an emotional attachment. She's like, I need the garage space, but she's like, this is really difficult for me. I was like, look, car's going to good hands. She's like, okay, fine, but there's a few more conditions. A, can't drive the car in the snow. B, can't street park it. C, you have to keep her name. You have to refer to the car as Blanche. I'm like, fine, done. Oh, by the way, I want to come see the car in a few months. Sorry? Yeah, I want to come out to New York to see the car. Okay, interesting, but sure, you're more than welcome to. I really appreciate the gesture of letting this go. I know how personal this car is to you, so sure. And then I also want monthly updates of photos and text messages. Fine, I'm like, this is getting a little obsessive, but I understand. I've had the car now for about 6 months. She came and visited a month ago, literally flew to New York to visit the car. That was my first time seeing her face. We never even FaceTimed before, no idea what this woman looked like. Sweetest woman in the world, absolute enthusiast. She got teary-eyed when she saw the car. She took selfies, she took photos. I told her to go for a drive, she refused. She was like, this is your baby. And she was like, I could see how well you preserved this in the past 6 months. And she's like, that's all I wanted to know. We still stay in touch. I just texted her last week actually at the couple photos that I took of the car. The car came with the whole relationship, and now this is a new person in my life and this is a new car in my life. And I think the reason why this car is so important to me now is because of that history. And I feel like I owe this woman something. It's now my duty to preserve this car to the best of my abilities, and that's exactly what I'm doing.